All right, good morning from Glacier National Park. First morning here in the national park. Just as much as I was shocked yesterday at how busy the visitor center was, I was really shocked today at how busy the line was just to enter the park. When I arrived at the entrance gate around 10 o'clock this morning, there was a good 100 plus cars in line waiting to enter. The Rocky Point trail that I'm on right now is only 1.6 miles round trip. So just a little something to get the day started. It's very pretty out here. The clearness of the water on this lake is just insane. Just look at that. It's like you're looking through glass. The sky, however, is quite hazy today. I think it's from some nearby wildfires, either up in Canada or something, I'm not sure, but the sky is pretty hazy. All right, decent little first trail. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It was good to get the legs warmed up, but not the most exciting. It was pretty out of the lake to see the clear water, but let's go find another one. So apparently this road that I'm on right now, all summer long, it requires a reservation. And then the day that they stopped requiring reservations was literally yesterday. So today's the first day of all summer that you're able to drive this road without having a reservation. So I got pretty lucky that I didn't decide to show up to the park a day earlier, because I didn't look into any of that beforehand. I just showed up, and it just so happened that I got here on the perfect day. It's stuff like that that kind of has held me back from visiting some of these more popular national parks like Glacier, Yosemite, some of those ones, because there's just so many people that come to the parks. It kind of makes it less fun when there's so many crowds and people and lines and all of that. Aside from the crowds though, the whole planning thing doesn't really work out with my type of travel. Like usually when I'm road tripping, traveling, whatever, I just kind of hit the road and go for it. I don't have any kind of plan, which is exactly how this trip has been. I've had zero plan along the way. But it seemed to work out for me this time. Just so happened that I arrived on the day that I can be here, so that's perfect. I'm gonna keep driving here, see what little lookouts we can find along the way. Well, I guess this is what happens when you drive the Going to the Sun road the first day that it's open without reservations. Lots of traffic. Not sure how well you can see on the GoPro there, but just line of traffic going around there. I'm hoping it's for like a specific parking area, trailhead lookout area or something, but I don't know, we've been sitting here for like 5 minutes without much progress, so kind of worried this might just be how it's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a 2-hour drive, but it might end up being a bit longer than that. I guess we'll find out. right, just made a quick stop here at the Logan Pass Visitor Center. It is a madhouse here. I tried to take a couple clips, but yeah, there's just so many cars, so many people. I popped in the Visitor Center and there was no hope of talking to a ranger or looking at any of the materials because it was just so crowded. It is a bummer because there have been a handful of short little trails and overlooks that I would like to have stopped at, but there's just zero parking anywhere and it's not worth sitting there waiting for 30-40 minutes trying to get a parking spot. The drive has been absolutely beautiful. The views are amazing. Just hasn't been realistic to stop anywhere yet. So gonna just keep moving. Just stopped for a few minutes here by this little bridge and made my way down to this little creek right here. It's pretty windy out right now, so sorry if the audio is not good. But yeah, look at these just beautiful views behind me. Mountains back there where we just drove through. Beautiful creek. Just gorgeous landscape from here. Well, I gotta say, a lot of today kind of felt like a flop. I had intentions of doing multiple trails and stuff throughout the day, which I did a couple small things, but it was just so dang busy in the park, and all like the popular turnouts and viewpoints that I drove along. It was just, all the parking was full, and I don't know, it wasn't worth fighting the crowds to try to, you know, see a little viewpoint. So I decided to turn into my campsite sooner than I originally planned to. But I would say this campsite makes up for some of the disappointment of the day. Cars right here, have this beautiful view of the lake behind me. There's big open area here, multiple fire pits. There's one right there, one up over that way. I got one right here. So there's a bunch of fire pits out here, and it is very likely I'll have some company out here tonight since the park is so busy. Every campground is completely full. I would imagine some other people would end up out at these dispersed sites like this. Or maybe I'll get lucky and manage to have the whole place to myself. Not too hopeful for that, but that sure would be nice. It's only about 5 o'clock right now, so I have got a whole evening to kill. Gonna make a bite to eat soon and then just hang out and enjoy this beautiful view that I have here. I plan to get to bed early because I've got a solid hike to do tomorrow. So as much as this day didn't go as planned, it might be for the best so I can have a good hike tomorrow. So take another look at these beautiful views. I will check in a bit.